Hi, today on the galley, homemade chocolate syrup. So in my little saucepan here, I have a cup and a half of sugar. This is my Florida crystals. You know how much I love this sugar. And to that, I am going to add 1 cup of cocoa powder. And I'm just going to whisk that up, get that mixed together, and to that I'm going to add 1.5 cups of water. So I'm just going to keep whisking this, bring it up to a light boil, and then we're going to simmer this, stirring for 3 minutes. That's really how simple it is. Now this is the ingredient list for the brown bottles of chocolate syrup. And the first ingredient, high fructose corn syrup. The second ingredient, corn syrup. And that vanillin, so that vanillin, when it has that "in" at the end, that's a chemical that's not real vanilla. That's a chemical that's made because it's so much cheaper for commercial products to use that as opposed to vanilla. I didn't realize, I was looking that information up, that there was a sugar-free version of chocolate syrup. So here's the ingredient list for that. Now, the other ingredient list was like 10 things. There are 18 different ingredients in the sugar-free. Because if you make it sugar-free, it doesn't thicken up. So they have to do all of that other stuff. All of those other chemicals have to be in there just to make it thick. Well, let me tell you, you can use alternative sugars to make your syrup. You can use your stevia in the raw if that's your thing. You can use honey. You can use maple syrup. You can use coconut sugar, monk fruit. You can use whatever sugar or sweetener that you like. Now, I will tell you, if you're not using the real sugar, real cane sugar, which is what I'm using, is cane sugar, it's not going to get as thick for you. So it might be a little thin. But I feel like even if it's a little thin, you can still make your chocolate milk with it. You can still put it over your dessert or whatever you're using your chocolate syrup for. It's just not going to be as thick. But personally, I would rather have it a little thin than have to have 18 different chemicals. After our 3 minutes, I'm going to add a pinch of salt. And I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla, real vanilla. Now, I will tell you that this chocolate syrup does have to live in your refrigerator. This is not going to be able to sit out on your pantry shelf. And I've had it in my refrigerator for a couple of months. Let it come to room temperature before you put it in the fridge. But I'm going to make him a jar of chocolate milk. As soon as this cools down, I'll add the milk to it and make him a jar of chocolate milk. So, let me know what you think. I hope that you start making your own chocolate syrup. It's easy, it's delicious, and it's so much better for you. Leave those chemicals behind. Leave the high fructose corn syrup behind. Just make it yourself. Thank y'all. Thanks for being here. As always, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.